Hello there, internet dwellers, welcome back to another video. Today we are reacting to the third entry of the Prehistoric Emergence series by Azen Studios. So in this series, prehistoric creatures have come back to Earth through mysterious holes in the ocean, in caves, stuff like that, and what's coming out of them are basically creatures of prehistoric nature, as the title suggests, I guess. And basically, the goal of all of these creatures is to hunt humans. Like they've become the apex predator at this point, and it's getting a little bit out of control. So this is the third entry for that. You guys should definitely go check out the original creator for yourself. Go like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you enjoy my reaction content, why not leave a like rating down below, subscribe, as this is the majority of my content, analog horror reactions, spooky stuff. Without further ado, guys, we're going to jump straight into this. Here we go. Prehistoric emergence refers to an event in which numerous animals, once believed to be extinct for millions of years, have suddenly reappeared through unexplained openings, such as caves, deep holes, and blue holes. What's the difference between blue holes and deep holes?
The third fishing boat of this week has been discovered capsized near the coast of Portugal, proving that our oceans have reached an unprecedented level of unpredictability.
Okay, hang on, go back.
The third fishing boat of this week has been discovered capsized near the coast of Portugal.
Jeez, this is the thing that's responsible for that.
Our oceans have reached an unprecedented level of unpredictability and danger.
Bro, I mean, first off, what are they doing so far up on the surface? You know, that means that they can go low and go high at the same time. That's scary in itself.
Unfortunately, there were 4 casualties with no survivors found. It has now been confirmed that a mosasaurus has been haunting this region.
Oh my goodness.
Attention residents of Australia.
Got Australia. This is just normal. Like I said last time, this is just normal to Australia.
Several homeowners in Glen Waverley and Mossman have reported finding Megalania nests in their basement.
Megalania?
Furthermore, one of these homeowners spotted a baby Megalania living in their home.
Oh my
If you
goodness.
encounter a nest or infant Megalania,
Bloody hell, look at the size of that one. See, it's just normal to Australians. But honey, go get the broom. We got another one of these crocodile thingies.
and your local division of GPAC will be dispatched to handle the situation.
I can imagine them like just prodding this with a broom like, get out! Get out of here, you little bastard!
Terrifying discovery has been made in Billings, Montana.
Montana.
Mass panic has spread across the entire state as a dangerous creature that we all hoped would stay extinct.
Oh
has
shit!
emerged. This creature is known as the
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh hell no.
We bring you an important update from...
Bro, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, it would be hard, like, if dinosaurs came out in troves. Like, if they came out in complete numbers, huge numbers. Because you probably would get overwhelmed. But I feel like just a couple here and there, you might be able to, like, suppress with... I mean, like I say in most videos, the American military in itself, what's the freaking budget for that? It's a ridiculous amount of money a year. So if they can't handle a few dinosaurs coming back, what are we paying them for, you know? Well, I'm not paying them, I'm English, but...
Member nations of GPAC had a unified strategy of bombarding the formations in an effort to prevent the emergence of ancient creatures.
Oh, they're bombing the holes.
However, GPAC has now officially ceased the bombardment campaign.
Look at this. This freaking building's hanging on for dear life.
As these formations are appearing faster than we
Bro,
can close them.
that looks like Hollow
In
Earth.
response, GPAC nations have decided to pool their resources to adapt to the prehistoric emergence and focus on studying the origins of these formations.
See, I think I said in the last video that it would be cool if these were like portals to other worlds where these creatures exist and they're like coming through the portal.
New legislation has been enacted in all member nations prohibiting citizens from being within 1 mile of a formation. If your residence falls within this restricted zone, GPAC will offer assistance with relocation.
Okay, that's pretty cool of them. That's pretty nice.
Attention, Texas.
Oh, freaking Texas. What's going to be happening in Texas?
Flying predator has been spotted terrorizing the region.
That's like freaking... In Texas, that's a field day to them. They have a reason to shoot their guns off more.
Authorities have identified the creature as Quetzalcoatlus North.
Whoa, how do you even say?
Largest flying creatures ever known,
Oh, wow.
possibly the biggest pterosaur.
I think I did a little bit of research on these, right? And I think their wingspan is 10 to 15 meters. And they weigh quite a bit, but they're not the biggest flying creature that ever lived. I think there's one above that. Begins with a H. I forgot what it is.
Confirmed in Texas. Experts believe it will soon migrate to surrounding areas.
Jeez.
The Quetzalcoatlus stands at 6
Quetzalcoatl. That's how you say it.
feet tall and weighs around 500 pounds.
500
Making it a
pounds.
fearful
Get freaking Eddie Hall in there to deadlift him.
sight on both land and in the sky. With a terrifying wingspan of 36 feet, this creature casts a large shadow on the ground below.
I can imagine.
If you see it, experts advise you to seek shelter in
They're like those little flying creatures in Minecraft that attack you.
tight spaces such as under vehicles or inside narrow alleyways. As
Really? Would you... I'm sorry to keep pausing it, guys. Would you really want to go into a narrow space? Look at the size of its neck. I feel like that would be able to get through into narrow spaces.
The walrus prefers open areas for its hunting.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Look at that guy in the background, like, what's going on? Hang on, that just said something. Is this the wrath of Quetzalcoatl punishing us? Okay, I don't know how to say that now. I'm sorry, guys.
Quetzalcoatlus' beak is toothless, which means its prey is swallowed whole,
Quetzalcoatlus, is that how you say it?
leaving the unfortunate
Quetzalcoatlus.
animal to slowly digest in its stomach. The Quetzalcoatlus preys on small to medium-sized animals, including sheep, small deer, and pets.
Cats? I mean, they're all cute, but cats?
Although it is unlikely
What did he say? Pets?
to
I thought he
target
said pets.
larger animals or adult humans.
Oh, that's
It
pretty
uses
cool.
its sharp beak to peck at perceived threats, which could potentially be fatal to humans.
Oh, wow, I imagine
A
so.
recent tragedy struck Frisco when a mother witnessed her son be snatched by a Quetzalcoatlus on his way out
Damn.
from school.
That's crazy. It's like like there are stories of people being like swooped by like eagles and stuff, like babies being swooped by eagles.
The child
It's like that, but on a whole different level.
has since been presumed dead.
Presumed
This
dead.
heartbreaking event has put many parents in a state of fear and disarray. Multiple school
So this is in Texas. There's no one shooting at this thing. I refuse to believe that no one's shooting at this thing.
districts have since been
They
shut
would love to shoot at this thing. There's probably a bunch of people out there with like freaking 50 caliber sniper rifles.
down as emergency safety protocols are being implemented. Furthermore, the Quetzalcoatlus has also been attacking livestock, leaving Texan farmers in crisis. In Lubbock, a farmer attempted to scare the creature away by using his farm dog. Tragically, the dog became prey instead.
Jeez, that's a damn shame. Reminds me of that Boys episode where those sheep are flying.
These tragedies have sparked an outcry among residents. Stay tuned for an update on how local communities are mobilizing in response to this prehistoric threat.
Okay.
Ruby, the beloved woolly mammoth who has been a star
Oh,
attraction
the mammoth. That we heard about this one in the second episode, I
at
believe.
Toronto Zoo for over a month,
Oompy?
has tragically fallen ill with tuberculosis.
What? Tuberculosis? I'm dying. I'm dying,
Despite the
sister.
best efforts of veterinarians, Ruby has sadly passed away.
No! Oompy.
On a brighter note, the zoo's caretakers have been looking after Ruby Jr.
Oh, look at the little bastard.
While he is still adjusting to the loss of his father,
Oh,
Ruby
that's a
Jr. is
shame.
eager to meet visitors soon. Stay tuned for updates on his exhibit and future appearances.
I love that. Like, the mammoths come back. Like, there's all these things happening, but the mammoths come back, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, we need to imprison that one immediately.
Attention residents of Australia.
Australia again?
Several nightmarish creatures now
You're telling me, even before this prehistoric emergence. Okay, I need to stop making this joke. But seriously, there's some really messed up creatures in Australia.
terrorize the continent.
Yeah.
The massive lizard known as the megalania has
The megalania.
proven itself to be a lethal threat since its emergence.
It looks so slow, though.
A sharp decline in kangaroo populations has been observed due to the
bloody hell, mate.
megalania's predation.
There's a fucking lizard coming at us.
Kangaroos are crucial to
Run,
maintaining
Johnny.
Australia's environment, as their grazing prevents the overgrowth of vegetation and their droppings aid in seed dispersal.
Hey, listen, kangaroos throw hand. Oh, look at that little bastard, man. Yeah, look at him go. Kangaroos, man, they're freaking. They lure you into water and try and drown you. They're evil bastards, most of them. But they look cute, so you know.
Without them, the health of the entire ecosystem is at serious risk.
Okay.
In response to the crisis, GPAC has initiated a hunting incentive for the Megalania. A bounty of $2,000 is being offered for successfully taking down one of these creatures. However, we at Asian News
$2,000.
strongly advise against this, as a newly emerged predator has made the hunting grounds far more dangerous.
Who? What?
Meet Australia's newest nightmare,
Is this like a koala?
the Thylacoleo.
The what?
Known as the marsupial
Thylacoleo?
This predator measures around 5 feet in length and weighs over 200 pounds. Despite its size, it is capable of bringing down animals much larger in size than itself. With a bite force equal to a modern-day lion,
Oh my goodness.
the Thylacoleo will easily disrupt the ecosystems.
Kangaroos, wallabies, and emus. Those
Unlike
bastards.
most predators, it does not rely on its canines. Instead, its
claws?
front incisors are its primary weapons.
Oh, okay.
Its bladed premolars are perfectly designed to shear through flesh and bone.
Hang on, guys. Read what it's saying at the bottom here.
Instead,
Okay, because I didn't want to just read it out loud over the top of this guy. So look.
its front incisors
jaw
are
is
its primary
used
weapons. Its
To
bladed
hold down the prey,
premolars are
while its
perfectly designed to
retractable
shear through
claws
flesh and
are
bone.
used to disembowel.
Furthermore,
That is horrific.
this marsupial is an ambush predator that utilizes
It's an ambush
stealth
predator as well.
against its unaware prey.
Ooh, what did I just do? Hang on. Lions of Judgment. So what? I feel like the whole theme here, because it kind of glitches like that, and it talks about punishment and judgment. What people think that this is a wrath from like God, maybe a punishment on the world for all the evil and sin that is committed, maybe.
Surviving an encounter with a Thylacoleo is highly unlikely. However,
Oh, I'll pet him. I reckon he would like me. I reckon I'll just give off good vibes, and I could just pet him.
improve your chances. Do not run.
Stop
Avoid
moving,
sudden
scream, and call for help.
and make loud noises to deter the predator.
Bro, I am not making that. That thing looks like it would enjoy loud noises.
Thylacoleo has made Megalania hunting even more dangerous. With its arrival,
Pray for
the
Australia.
population faces an even
But no, listen, I'm sorry. Hang on.
greater risk.
Okay.
Consider making a donation to GPAC to help expand their resources and capabilities in managing the ongoing crisis.
Okay. I mean, here's the thing. Now, Australia, obviously, you know, they're not like America. They don't have all these guns and stuff, right? At least I don't think they do. But what about the armed forces? Are they not like armed? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they'd be able to take them down pretty, unless they just had to catch. Maybe they had to shoot or track down, perhaps.
In further news, the majestic Brachiosaurus has reemerged,
Sauropod.
attracting visitors
Legendary.
from around the world to witness
Is that a
this
vegetarian, a
legendary
herbivore?
creature. For your safety, avoid close proximity to the Titan, as its sheer size could result in accidental trampling.
Okay, 33-year-old trampled in Garden of
Safe
the
distance
Gods.
of at least 1,500
Is that a real place?
feet is recommended. This dinosaur stands at approximately 40 feet
The
tall
Brachiosaurus.
and weighs 30 tons, equivalent to the mass of 4 African elephants.
I've been at a zoo where they have like animatronics that real life replicas, I believe, of dinosaurs, and I think this one was there because it was huge. It was like I was craning my neck just trying to look up at it. I remember getting a video. I don't know if it was this dinosaur, it might have been a different one, but they were huge.
This reptile's neck alone stretches 30 feet in length.
I mean, how long does it take for whatever it's eating to get to its stomach? I feel like in order for this thing to feel full, like it's eaten enough, it would have to wait at least an hour to be like, okay, no, that food's digesting now, because it takes ages just to get down the throat.
While many celebrate its return, it Environmentalists are raising concerns that the Brachiosaurus could have a detrimental
Is that Spinosaurus behind it? I'm not good with my dinosaurs.
environment. The Southern Rocky Mountain Project focuses on carbon offset efforts to combat climate change.
Okay.
This is accomplished by restoring and protecting forests, which in turn will absorb greenhouse gases.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
Unfortunately, Brachiosaurus have wandered into these protected forests,
Oh, good God.
and with their herbivorous diet of 400 pounds a day,
Oh my
they are
God.
slowly consuming the very trees that the project has worked hard to restore. This
These dumb creatures don't know about global warming.
has
I
also
can't believe it.
sparked a heated debate. Some activists call for the removal or hunting of the Brachiosaurus to preserve the environment.
Wow,
However,
okay.
others argue that the creature should not be punished for its natural behavior.
Yeah, true.
GPAC has stated that for now, it will prioritize other matters and not intervene in the Brachiosaurus issue.
I mean, I can't imagine them eating through entire forests. That would take a while to do that. As long as there's other trees being planted, you just have to adapt to them, You'd have to go in and just make sure, okay, we need to replant more trees, basically.
Reports are now coming in of a massacre in Billings, Montana. An estimated
313.
people have been mauled, with several others in critical condition. Please bear with us as we work to gather more details.
More details. That looks like a face, doesn't it? It looks like a nose here, and it looks like his bottom lip's sticking out. That's a
This
T-Rex.
atrocity was led by none other than the tyrant.
Holy crap.
Today, 19 Tyrannosaurus rexes were seen tearing through
19!
downtown Billings and its suburbs. Strangely, all of these Tyrannosaurus rexes attacked Billings around the same time.
It's like that game Rampage, remember? On the Nintendo 64. I think it was like remade recently. Not recently, but like modern day.
Although GPAC was quick to arrive at the scene to aid survivors, the T-Rexes vanished before authorities could track them.
They vanished?
This dinosaur stands at 20 feet in height
Oh my god, no. Hell no. It's got tiny little arms though.
and stretches to 44 feet in length, making it a terrifying sight. Its bite force exceeds 8,000 pounds per square inch,
Oh my god.
more than double than that of a crocodile. This theropod's front teeth are shaped for gripping and tearing, while the side teeth are stronger and thicker,
They have binocular vision as well.
perfect for crunching down on bones.
Jeez,
It
okay.
is now speculated that these reptilian hunters work cooperatively. Where there's one T-Rex, another is likely lurking nearby.
Like raptors then.
Even the waters are not safe from the tyrant lizard king.
Oh my god. No, it's not safe anyway, because frickin' you got megalodons and all kinds of things in there. You're screwed, basically. You're going to have to do a Bioshock Infinite and live in the air. Then again, you're screwed there because that Quetzalcoatl thing's there. Just move planets at this point. Or, I don't know,
The T-Rex has reclaimed its throne.
as the apex predator. Damn. What? What just happened?
Fear is spreading across the U.S. as the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the Quetzalcoatlus are migrating towards neighboring states. This has spurred many to purchase firearms in a desperate attempt to defend themselves against these prehistoric threats.
That's a chubby T-Rex, or am I just looking at that all wrong? That looks like he's got a big fat belly.
Firearm
My God.
sales have surged, leading to shortages and rising prices, making it difficult for others to obtain. The tragic death of 12-year-old Isaac Ramson at the hands of Quetzalcoatlus, combined with the Billings massacre, has radicalized some who now seek to rid the planet of these ancient creatures. We strongly advise against this thinking. Civilian firearms should only be used in self-defense, as these creatures are extremely difficult to kill. The best chance of survival is to fire at them to scare them away. Any close encounter with these animals is very dangerous.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Reports indicate that T-Rexes have survived headshots, sparking suspicions of supernatural origins.
Supernatural.
However,
so it's not just a dinosaur, it's a supernatural dinosaur.
scientists at Asian
There's an idea for a series. Dinosaurs with superpowers.
suggest that the resilience is due to the T-Rex's proportionately small brain, rendering headshots less effective and making this dinosaur nearly unkillable.
It's got a tiny brain and a big stomach.
A particular T-Rex, distinct in its appearance, has captured public attention. It has been nicknamed the Deva, and its existence
The
remains
Deva?
a mystery.
Looks like a T-Rex with a mohawk.
The prehistoric creatures now haunt the ocean, the land,
And the skies.
the sky. Nowhere is safe.
Okay, that's cool. Anyway, let's get another round in, guys. Imagine just hearing that on the news. Oh my god, look at that. Is that like person ripped in half? That's satanic lo-fi music. Yeah, what you listen to, honey? Oh, just a bit of satanic lo-fi.
Confirmed. The first apex predator has been spotted.
The what? The
Confirmed.
Dunkleosteus. Oh, it's the thing that was in the first video, I think. Look at that thing. Right, well, there we go, guys. I mean, dinosaurs are on the loose. Not just dinosaurs, other freaking apex predators. Nowhere safe, apparently. The ocean's not safe, the land's not safe, the sky's not safe. But I just still feel like in America, they would handle this. Obviously, there would be a bit of pandemonium. There's freaking T-Rexes on the loose eating people and destroying buildings. But I feel like the US Army would get that under control pretty quickly. I imagine in Australia and other parts of the world, I mean, they have armed forces, obviously, and it might be a little bit more difficult to control that because they don't have access to guns like all the civilians do in America. So I imagine it might be a little bit more difficult for them to contain what was happening or what was going on here. But there we go, guys. That was Analog Horror Prehistoric Emergence Episode 3. I love stuff like this, things that get you thinking. Like, imagine walking outside and seeing a freaking dinosaur. Or just imagine they did come back and this was true. How would the ecological system then continue? Because we're no longer the apex predator. I mean, we've got like guns and stuff, but they're naturally gifted with like, you know, freaking big ass teeth and a bite force of 8,000 pounds. It would make going to work a lot more interesting and stuff, like commuting to work, and you get scooped, you just see someone get scooped up by a dinosaur. I mean, that would, I mean, you'd get used to it at that point. Well, there we go, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. Be sure to go and subscribe to Asian Studios. Check this video out for yourself. If you haven't watched the previous 2 episodes, I highly recommend you do that. It's really interesting, super unique analog horror. If you enjoyed my content, why not leave a like, rating, subscribe? This is the majority of my content, analog horror, spooky stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.